Okay, hello, Macushi tribe. Congrats on making the final 8. We are fully in the swing of merge. So we are here at this next tribal council. Let's just get right into questions. So the first question I have is for Missy. Missy, what did you think of the challenge this round? Did you like playing bingo? Tell us about it.
It was fun playing bingo. I was a hot mess and I knew I was going to have like the worst time because I'd start something like a line thinking it was going to be easy. And then I would learn that apparently I'm really bad at multiplication. And that felt good to realize that about myself. So it took me a while, but it was fun other than the whole like taking a shot of vinegar and then going down a different line. So that one didn't even matter. It was good.
Awesome. Thank you, Missy. Next, I'm going to Marcelo. Hey. Marcelo, the first few votes of the merge have been talked about or described as like easy or straightforward.
Yeah.
You know, because easy is not always the same as straightforward. But anyway, how does this vote tonight differ from those first couple merge tribals?
I feel like this is the real first merge tribal because the past three have just been like, we knew what we were doing, we knew what was happening. Like it was kind of just like boom, boom, boom. And now it's kind of like, for me personally, like I like everyone in this top 8. So voting anyone out is like horrible. So it's kind of just like determining, where you're placed in the game and how you want to go farther. So, yeah, I think this is not an easy vote whatsoever. I just think it's kind of like, this is the game is picking up, and we're kind of just in the driver's seat, and we're all in our own little cute little cars. Mine's purple, and we're hitting the gas pedal, and we're just like running and seeing what happens. So, who knows?
Alrighty, thank you, Marcelo. The next question I have is for Mike. I'm sticking with the M names. That was cute. Thanks random.org for that. But Mike, has it started coming out in the tribe, who's considered a threat or who's considered not a threat at this point?
Well, I mean, I was gone for the weekend, so sadly I didn't get to talk to a lot of people, but from what I'm hearing or seeing, I don't think anything like that has come up yet. With me at least. So as far as I know, that conversation hasn't started. I know I haven't started a conversation about that yet. I'm sure like whoever makes it to final 7 might have to start thinking about that, just because there's not a whole lot of wiggle room anymore once we're down to 7. But I guess we'll see what happens tonight, and then those conversations will probably start happening, I would assume, either right after or not soon after.
All righty, thank you, Mike. Next question is for Lamar. Hi, Lamar. Are you here?
Hi, I'm here.
Okay, are you able to answer questions?
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. My camera just won't turn on, just straight up.
Oh, okay, you're fine. So Lamar, with the jury growing now, how do you vote people out while making sure that they leave without any bitter feelings towards you?
That's a good question, because obviously if you're voting somebody out, they're gonna have some bittersweet feelings towards you. Now, we've had some pretty easy rounds up to this point. So at this point, people are gonna start feeling that bitterness. Everyone's gonna start feeling that, like, wow, you said this but meant that, because everyone's talked to everybody at this point, and I think that's pretty damn clear. So what you do to avoid any kind of bitterness is trying to be as straight up as you humanly possibly can. I know it's not possible and achievable for everybody in every situation. It's not possible for me in every situation. It's not possible for anybody. But that's just literally how you do it. Just be straight up, have open dialogue, and do your damnedest.
Awesome, thank you, Lamar. Next question is for Edmo. Edmo, at this stage of the game, what aspect do you think is the most important to propel yourself forward, the social, strategic, or physical game?
social, which from everyone's been saying, everyone's social skills this round has sucked. Because all I've heard is, I haven't been talking to anybody. I haven't been talking to anybody. I haven't been talking to anybody. So I think all of us need to step our social game up, because apparently this round we have all been total garbage at.
Edmo, do you think that other people are also hearing the same thing that you're hearing of people aren't talking?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm getting from everybody. Nobody's talking to anybody. We're all staying quiet in this game. So there's no plan. I think everyone's just throwing their votes wherever they want to throw them. And then whoever gets voted out, sorry, it sucks.
All righty, well, thank you, Edmo. The next question is going to Rocky. Rocky, how important is trust at this stage of the game? And does it matter more who you can trust or who you think you can beat in the end?
Oh, the hard questions. I think trust is very important. As people have mentioned, the last 3 rounds, as I call them, the unknown or forgotten rounds, kind of just like put everybody in a pause from at least from what I was getting, the vibe of the game. So like this kind of like resets where we're at. And we had time to like, I guess, get to know each other for real and talk to each other, which like Marcelo said, it makes it really hard because we have gotten to know each other and there is like a lot of bonds being built between everybody in the game. Everybody's relationship is different. So trust is very important because you could have had trust with somebody in the beginning and then like that switches now or vice versa. And the second part of the question, I think it's a little bit of both. It's 50-50. You need somebody who you can trust till the end. Like if you vote out people that you think that you can beat, or you think people that you can't beat, or but you can also trust them at the same time, that may be bad for your game because you may vote out that person that you think you can't beat, but you may need them to help you get further in the game. So it's like a double-edged sword at the same time.
Great, thank you, Rocky. Next is Courtney. Courtney, we've seen a couple of idol plays so far in the merge. Do you think there's any more idols or advantages out there? And is that a concern that people might have with this vote tonight, or is it not a factor?
I mean, the narrative that I've heard is that either there was just one pre-merge idol or that the Kalina idol is still out there and no one knows where it is. So it's definitely a concern that there's potentially one more idol in the game and that it's been able to be so under wraps. Because as the numbers dwindle, and it's hard to plan around something that you don't even know 100% of it exists. But yeah, that's basically what I know about idols and the existence or non-existence of them in this game at this point.
All righty, thank you. And then I believe last up, but certainly not least, is Sean. The only Sean left. I'm just excited that I don't have to specify initials anymore. No hatred towards any Seans. But Sean, have you started to think about your plans to get to the end yet, or is it still too early for that?
Child, we just made it to merge. Made it to merge. I haven't been thinking. I've been honestly catching up on sleep, not gonna lie. And my brain can't even process thinking about the end as of right now.
Fair enough. That's also valid. Thank you, Sean. Those are all the regular questions. I'll just ask one that I've asked a couple of times, but this is to everybody. If you think you're going home tonight, raise your hand. Okay, so everybody that's on camera raised their hand. Does anybody want to elaborate on that or why everyone was so quick to do so?
I always say it because ever since our first Kalina tribal, Courtney said, I don't want to be the one who's the asshole who doesn't raise their hand and does go home. But also, we really just have no idea what the fuck is going on. The elephant in the room is that there could be an idol out there and no one knows where the fuck it is. And I'm just like in this mindset of like, My heart is beating. This is the first try. Well, I'm always nervous for a tribal, but like this is the first tribal where my heart is like a beating because Ed was right. Like it's kind of just crickets. The past couple days have just been crickets, and now it's like we all just took a 5-hour energy drink and was like, let's do this thing. So I have no idea, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking because I would talk this entire time and we would not even go anywhere. So bye.
Alrighty, anyone else want to add to that sentiment about raising your hand, thinking you're going home?
I mean, yeah, like what Marcelo said, it has been slightly quiet. And then like maybe within like the last 30 minutes, it's like, so have you heard anything? What are you doing? What are you gonna vote? Where do you think it's gonna happen? What about idols? What about this? What about that? I'm just like, brain does not compute. Like I don't know what is about to happen. It makes me a little nervous because I've heard a few things in the last couple of days about myself. So like I just don't know what's going on.
I have a scenario for you. So imagine Triumph season 2 is about to premiere. You guys want to get people excited for it. You want to make a highlight reel from season 1 and you want to, find something enticing. Imagine I don't raise my hand when you ask if someone is in danger and then immediately get voted out. And you can put that in there as a funny thing to drag me for the rest of Triumph history.
Retweet period.
Alrighty.
I was gonna say it's tribal, and you never know what shit's gonna hit the fan in tribal. So,
Is there anyone here tonight that feels safe going into the vote?
Hello, everybody. That is my time to shine. I do kind of want to elaborate on the previous question because obviously everybody raised their hand from what I saw anyway. I have the prettiest seat in the house because, to my working knowledge, nobody's talked to anybody, and I also partake in that. Like I didn't communicate as well as I wish I had. I had this business, like specifically today, which I will touch on a little bit later. But it's in terms of the game still. Like I feel like obviously it's good to have immunity for this round in particular because I feel like there are 7 other guns pointing in 7 other directions. Like I feel like everyone's got a gun against each other, and anybody honestly could go. And I did bring a bag of popcorn. My camera's not working, so I'm just gonna like crinkle it a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm that extra. It is. I do have a bag of popcorn, and this tribal honestly will go on the highlight reel, I think.
Well, we shall see. We shall see. If not for the tribal itself, maybe just for Courtney's comment about the highlight reel, because that was good enough. Anyway, does anyone have anything else they'd like to add or say before we get to the vote? Okay. Since it is only myself here tonight, we don't have breakout rooms. I don't know how to do that with technology. So what I'm gonna do is just ask you one by one to vote in your prod chat. If you already voted earlier, just say, I confirm my vote for blah, blah, blah. Obviously don't say that out loud, but I'll go one by one, all right? So starting from the top of my screen is Missy. Okay, thank you, Missy. Next up on my screen is Mike. Mike, could you please confirm? Have you lost your prod chat? Alrighty, Edward, we'll just keep going, it's fine. Edward, go ahead and vote as well. Okay, thank you, Edward. Y'all are wilding right now. Really, this is what you do when I host a tribal. Anyway, next up is Courtney. Thank you, Courtney. Next up is Sean. Thank you, Sean. Next up is Marcelo. Thank you, Marcelo. Next up is Rocky. Okay, and then last up, I think, is Lamar. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Okay, awesome, great. Give me just a second to count up the votes. Feel free to give shout outs, talk amongst yourselves.
I'll jump in with the shout outs first. Shout out to Seb and Rachel, as always. Y'all are amazing. Guys, I also kind of alluded that I've been a little inactive today. I apologize. I just got a job. It's my first one straight out of college, so I'm fucking excited.
What's your job?
Congrats.
So what's the job?
It's a graduate assistant position at the University of Hartford, which means I get a stipend, free housing,
Nice.
2 free
Yes.
master's classes.
Nice.
So you
Yeah.
get 2
And
classes
something
a
else.
semester free?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Period.
Congratulations.
Congrats. I also got a
Thank you.
job today.
Oh,
really?
look at
Shit.
this job
Yeah,
day.
Look
look
at
at
us jobs.
that.
And then I have a job
Hey.
interview on Friday, so I'm really excited.
Hello. Okay, Marcelo.
Yeah, I am going to be a recruiter for high schools for this nonprofit. So I'm really excited.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Look at us, guys.
Look at us working.
So Lamar,
Got the
how far
jobs
is that
going.
college from you?
It's in Hartford. It's like 20 minute, 25 minute.
Oh, so that's not that far. So, but you're gonna live there?
Yeah, I mean it's free. It's free.
Hell,
room
you
and
might as well,
board,
yeah.
so- exactly. Yeah. But yeah, so that was like my life all today, plus regular work. So
Very
When do you
nice.
start?
as soon as possible, actually.
Oh wow.
After tribal tonight, I'm gonna like rush through all like the paperwork and all the nitty gritty and all that.
And then pack.
Yeah.
Marcelo, when
Oh,
do you
yeah.
start?
16th of
Awesome.
September.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Well, that's the training. I don't know what the start date is, but I'll get paid for the training. I'm just like literally calling people and reading through a script. So
Wait, why are they starting on a Thursday? That's weird.
I was literally looking at I was like, today is Tuesday. The 14th is Tuesday. And then yeah. I hope it's Monday through Friday. I don't know. But I also have my other part-time job. So I'm kind of just like, I need money. The Warriors don't pay the bills.
Make it rain all of a sudden.
Exactly. Always make that money.
And I mean, I'm probably sure you will. I go back like to 26 lovely little screaming heads tomorrow. So
Oof.
That sounds like so much fun. I'm
I
sorry.
literally was dead today, let alone just being there with adults, let alone having the 26 bodies in my room tomorrow. So I should be a hot mess tomorrow.
Well,
But it's fun, so I can't complain.
it could be worse. 27 screaming heads.
That's true. My limit's 28. That's as high as I can get. So.
Mm.
Very true. It could be 27. Thank God it's not.
Or it could be 27 with you screaming as well.
It could be 12 of me screaming too. So who knows?
And
Okay.
what's the mask status on all that?
What?
Mask status.
Oh, we have to mask all day long unless we're outside. Sorry, Megan.
Oh, you're all good. You guys can finish your thoughts and whatnot. I just have the votes.
I just assume get that over with.
Okay, quickest way to silence the room, I guess. Anyway, I have the votes. Before I get to the votes, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol that they would like to play, now is the time to do so.
Megan, can I play this cock ring? Is this an idol?
A cock ring is not an idol.
But I would like to go full Tommy Oliver, do 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 do, and then this bird comes flying into me and gives me an idol that I would like to play tonight and save for myself, because I have heard that my name is going out there tonight. So I would like to play my idol for myself.
Okay, Edmo, thanks for not handing me a cock ring. This is in fact a hidden immunity idol. Any votes for Edward will not count. If anyone else would like to play anything, now is the time to do so. Okay, I will get to the votes. The first vote is for Edward, does not count. The second vote is for Edward, does not count. That's 2 votes for Edward that do not count and 6 votes left. The third vote is for Missy. 1 vote Missy, no other votes. The next vote is for Mike. That is 1 vote Missy, 1 vote Mike. The 6th vote is for Missy. That's 2 votes Missy, 1 vote Mike. The next vote is for Mike. We are tied 2-2. We have 2 votes left. The next vote is for Missy. That is 3 votes Missy, 2 votes Mike, and 1 vote left. The last vote and the next person voted out of triumph is nobody yet, because the vote is for Mike and we do in fact have a tie. Okay, so what happens here? Everybody except for Missy and Mike will revote. We are giving you a 10-minute time period to discuss your revotes. I'm going to be quite honest, Prod did not decide beforehand if we are going to allow you to type in Skype chats or not in the event of a tie. So I'm going to say, sure, go ahead. You can type in Skype chats. You can also talk out loud. But otherwise, I will start a 10-minute timer for you guys to decide in the revote. Again, everybody except for Missy and Mike will be revoting. Your 10-minute timer will start now.
Is Missy and Mike allowed to talk?
Yes, Missy and Mike are allowed to talk. You just cannot revote. You can talk out loud. You can talk in Skype chats, whatnot. It's fine.
I'm like shaking.
Alrighty, and already I'm kind of regretting the fact that I let you guys type in Skype chats, but it's fine. Just kind of wish it wasn't so quiet for the Zoom, but continue on. Again, you are free to talk out loud as well. If you need a time check at any point, ask me also.
Mike, I want to tell you, no matter which one of us goes, it's been a pleasure playing with you, and I'm sorry it's coming down to me and you.
Same thing,
I think that
Missy.
you've been a joy to play with.
I've enjoyed, I mean, when we first started this game and we were on that very first tribe call, I knew that you were someone I wanted to chat with, and then we weren't on the same tribe.
Yes.
So at least I mean, I'm glad I got to at least know you some.
Me too. I'm sorry we haven't talked more, but you have been a lot of fun. You always made me laugh.
Thanks, and same with you.
Well, thank you. I tried. I'm shaking. I'm a mess right now. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all are about to see my teeth turn red because I'm about to eat some hot Cheetos to try and calm myself down. So I'm sorry. I'm about to
Eat
load
away,
up.
Missy. Eat those Cheetos.
I'm gonna eat. They're like extra hot too. I knew I was saving them.
You have 3 minutes remaining. Okay, that is time. 10 minutes is up. I won't go one by one, just everybody who is revoting, please submit your revotes to your prod chat now, if you have not already done so.
Y'all, seriously, this is like the worst time for me to not have beer. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm definitely pulling out the wine tonight.
Okay, I believe I have all the revotes, so let me just count them really fast and I'll be right back. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
I'm pulling out something stronger than both beer and wine.
What do you got?
Tequila.
Water.
Ooh, no, I can't do
Yes,
tequila.
Oh,
water.
I
Water.
love a good
Oh,
tequila.
that's amazing.
I said
Yes,
water. I was
tequila.
like, water?
That's about what I got. Water and some soup.
If I'm going crazy, I might pull out the Pepsi.
Living the dream.
I prefer Coke.
Same. I like vanilla Coke.
Actually, that's a lie. I prefer Dr. Pepper.
Ooh,
No.
vanilla Coke, really?
Yeah, I love vanilla Coke. So
Oh, I
much.
can't do vanilla Coke.
Mike looked like, vanilla. Oh,
No, I can't do vanilla Coke. I can't really do vanilla anything. Like
Okay, so I
drink
love
wise,
vanilla, like anything.
like vanilla ice cream is okay.
Yeah, it's okay. If we're talking ice cream, I'm all about like half baked. Oh, okay.
Hi, sorry, I have the revotes. I keep interrupting at awful times tonight, I apologize, but yeah, so I have the revotes. No idols or anything can be played here at this point, so I will just get right into it. The first vote is for Mike. The second vote is for Mike. The third vote is for Mike. And then the fourth vote, and the next person voted out of triumph, and the fourth member of our jury is Mike. Mike, 4 votes is enough. In this revote, the tribe has spoken. Feel free to give any last words.
I said it in my prod chat. I saw it coming. So you really didn't blindside me. So good try, though. And everyone, it's been fun. I've had fun with this game. Megan and all prod, thanks for casting me. It's been a joy and best of luck. Only one of you's gonna win, so figure it out. See y'all in finale. Bye-bye.
Hey, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
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 Thank y'all for keeping me.
Mike,
Thank y'all so much.
thank you so much for playing Triumph, and we will see you back on finale night when you help to decide the winner of Triumph. You
Oh,
can
I
now-
cannot wait because I'm a bitter fucking juror. Just wait, motherfuckers. Bye.
Alrighty, top 7. We had a lot of procrastination, last minute scrambling, an idle play, a tie vote, and a revote. Y'all, get it together. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night.